I'm going to let you guys pick a pile. This is going to be for those of you that are ghosted. You just kind of want to know what they're thinking, what they're feeling, really, and what's going to happen. Hi, Angie. Thank you for being here. Pile number 1. Pile number 2. Pile number 3. Let's keep going. Hi, Ellen. Hey, Angie. Good to see you. Late night over here. Probably a late night for you guys, too. Hope you guys had a chance to read the thumbnail and the title. Thank you so much for watching. Bless you for coming in and watching. Pile number 1. Pile number 2. Pile number 3. Pile number 1. Pile number 2. Pile number 3. Pile number 1. Pile number 2. Pile number 3. Pile number 1. Pile number 2. And pile number 3. Number 1. Pile number 2. Pile number 3. Pile number 1. Pile number 2. Pile number 3. right. Bottom of the deck here is burnout. So I think overall for the entire collective, you're just done. Like you're feeling very, very over this. A lot of you guys, if you read the thumbnail and the title and you tuned in because that resonated, then your story is you've been ghosted. And for whatever reason on this journey, you are burned out. You are tired of waiting for their call. You're tired of waiting for them to show up. You're tired of just being energetically present in this connection. Bottom of the deck here, you are stuck at a crossroad for some reason. You don't really know where to go, what to do. You kind of feel like you're at a major intersection in your life. You've questioned sticking around or moving on, and you're kind of on the fence about it, whether you want to give it your energy or not. This is definitely about a love connection or a deep loving connection in whatever sense. Some people are like pumpkin to your spice. You just click with them, and this is somebody that you once really clicked with, or you wouldn't still be here. You wouldn't be waiting for their call, and you wouldn't be energetically here. So obviously this person has meant a lot to you. Bottom of the deck here is the Page of Cups. And clearly you've put your energy out there. You've let them know how you felt. You've given them that offer. You haven't been very pushy. It's been subtle or quiet. Maybe it's just been gently mentioned, but you've definitely let them know how you feel. They know how you feel. So I'm going to let you guys, pick your pile. But I'm always going to start with pile number 1, which is right here. And I feel like I just want to pull all of them and just get into it. So here we have Strength card in reverse. It takes great strength to be soft. You got the Ace of Wands. You got Wait on Me. You got Why. You got Mission. You got Deep Dark Times and Isolation. I Need Time Alone. And you got Don't Involve Yourself with Whack, S-H-I-T. The first thing I notice is you're not feeling very strong. And you feel like you have zero control over anything that's happening in your life. There is a new beginning that you're experiencing right now. And you're all alone. You've been repeatedly asking yourself why. Why am I on this mission with this person? Why am I deeply connected to him or her? Why did I meet them? Why? And you're seeking on this journey, very hermit mode right now is what you're in. Deep, dark times of your life, the saddest moments, the loneliest times. You feel very lonely. You feel very abandoned. Even by the universe, you feel like the universe has abandoned you. You're trying to understand your journey. You can't understand why you're connected to this person after all the pain and all the problems they've put you through. You don't understand why you still care. Behind this card, it says go on a whack SHIT cleanse for a week. It's easy. Make a list of dumb things and then see how you feel. Examples of whack SHIT: gossip, comparing yourself to others, drugs, complaining, eating your feelings, eating your boogers. If you really do that, stop it, like right now. So this is a kind of what is good for you stage. What's good for you? And you're meant to be alone. I don't know if that's why they've ghosted you, but I know that that's what you're supposed to be doing, is doing something alone. They feel the deep connection with you also. You're not alone in that. I think you're definitely on a journey to understand yourself. You're going to be looking into your astrology. You're going to be looking into what makes you happy. You're going to definitely be thinking about leaving, moving, relocating. You're definitely going to be thinking about traveling. This is just a very sad, kind of painful period of your life. And I don't see a lot of tears. I don't see a lot of emotions here. In fact, I see a lot of fire, which is emotionally reflected in anger, resentment. And I feel like you're kind of walking away from your feelings on this. Where are your feelings? I feel like they're gone. I feel like you're looking for your feelings. Almost like this girl's like, where are you? Where's my cups? Where's my feelings? You feel very numb. You feel very, very dark. You feel very numb, if you will, okay? That's what I'm getting. Just a very numb, isolated energy. 31 may be significant, or 30. The essential meaning of the why card is motives, driving intention, the power of knowing why. This oracle's message is there is a great power in understanding someone's motives right now. And the oracle asks you to be very clear about why you're asking these questions, looking for the answer, behaving in this way, and most important, making this choice. Knowing your why you're here, why you're in it, is the key to your fulfillment right now. And when you're clear about it, your intention will be a magnet for miracles. Motives define the nature of this experience. And when you think about something, feel it and then act on it. The invisible why is the life force energy within your situation. So I think you're just really in your deep research mode. Kind of looking up at the stars, looking out at the sky, asking the universe, why am I here? Why was I reincarnated? What is this purpose? What is my soul trying to learn? What is it I'm trying to master and overcome. Like, what is it I need to do? In relationship advice, we don't always know why we engage in our relationships in the way that we do. Mostly because of our feelings, and they're a lot of the time just not logical. So you're definitely recognizing why you've been triggered by this person. And if your behavior is motivated by unresolved issues in the past. When you ask yourself, why am I feeling like this over him or her? Why did I say that? Why did they say that? You spend so much time in this introspection. And the answers may be surprising. Listen to the messages from your intuition, from a deep know within you. What is it telling you? Because you're asking and you are getting those answers. Some of these answers you may not like, but in the end, miracles and understandings seem to be one. It's a buried treasure. Once you discover why, you're going to feel very powerful again. You're going to feel like you're in control of your life again. So you may be asking your partner why. You may be asking yourself why. I just think you're driven and you're into finding out the answers right now about your connection. A lot of you guys know that this is a mission, that this is a divine connection, and you're just like, why? It doesn't feel like it. It doesn't feel very loving. It doesn't feel good. It's a very painful situation. This reading for pile number 1 is actually very powerful because you're going to be finding things out that many people spend lifetimes trying to figure out, but you're going to discover it. Ace of Wands is a yes. You're going to discover why. And some of you are going to get the answers that hurt, but it's going to be very healing. I don't have a lot to say about your partner for pile number 1. Not only have they ghosted you, but they're just very absent from your reading and very absent from your life. I do know they think about you because I feel that. But thoughts are not actions, and they're not offers. And I can't even pick up on your person at all because they're so not present. And this is a very alone time for you, even in tarot. It's just a very alone. It's about you, not them. Acceptance is key. This might be painful, but it's very revealing. And you're going to get some answers, big ones, over the next week. My intuition tells me that once you go into this inner journey of seeking your why and you get your answers, I do feel like you're going to get some contact. But I'll tell you the truth, what my intuition is saying about pile number 1 is they are full of drama. They are full of problems with this card here. And you don't need to involve yourself in all of their drama. You have your own drama to deal with, and they haven't figured it out. You haven't figured it out. And the universe says it's just much better for the both of you to just be alone right now and just figure your life out. And if you're reading this with me, I think you feel that that will resonate with you. That it doesn't matter how long you've been alone, that this is a time to be alone, and it just needs to keep going that way until you discover your truth. And until they do as well. And whatever happens in that future happens. This is very difficult for you with the strength in reverse, and I do want to read that because this book does explain that, what they mean in here. And it says here, don't put on a facade of strength. Neglecting your true pain and your feelings doesn't get rid of them. It just hides them. Building and building until one day they come flooding out at the most inconvenient time. Let yourself feel how you feel and just be free. A lot of you guys in pile number 1, 2, I definitely feel with that card. You've been playing strong for so long. Like, I'm fine, I'm good, I got it. I've got control of all of this, and you really just don't. That's all a facade. This strength card is just such a mask. Honestly, pile number 1, you need to just like break down alone. Like, seriously break down and just be like, why are you doing this to me? Universe, why is this happening to me? Why is this my journey? How do they really feel about me? Why are they doing this to me? Why did I seek this out myself? All these whys, like just really breaking down, crying and saying, I'm not strong enough to do this on my own. I'm weak. I'm hurting. I'm struggling. I need help. Guide me, help me, or give me the strength to endure this. Just give me something because it's too much. I'm really struggling. And so you guys need to step away from this and just figuring out why. I know that sounds very easy and like, wow, what a crazy reading. You just figure out why. Okay, that's very simplistic. But it's not. Doing a deep dive in the soul is anything but simplistic. And this is why I think astrology is really going to help you, pile number 1. You need to contact a researcher. You need to contact a reader. You need to contact someone out there that can pick apart your chart and kind of dissect your nakshatras, dissect your mahadasha, dissect it and see what part of this journey are you on? How long is it going to last? What is it you're supposed to be focusing on right now? Like, what is it you're missing? What is it you're supposed to have mastered? And what's coming up? You know, what should you be getting ready for, preparing for? These are things you need to seek about yourself and why you think the way you think and why you feel the way you feel and your childhood triggers and your karmic motives, why karma's repeated itself for you, and just recognizing, oh, that's my karma. I see it now. It's in my chart. This is what's going on in my 7th house. This is why my relationship is going on the way it's going on. This is why my partners are reflecting to me in this way. This is what I need to be grateful for, and this is what I need to let go of, and this is what I need to embrace, and this is what I need to seek. So for a lot of you guys, these are the answers that need to be dealt with right now. If you pick pile number 1, that's what needs to go on. So that being said, I want to end your reading with a map to where you're going. If I don't drop all my cards first. So let's go ahead and get that map. Where are you headed? First, let me just pick up my cards out of respect for them. Okay. By the way, the card that was upright was 4 of Cups, hopelessness. So I feel like maybe that's a message. I'm just going to leave that there. You guys feel hopeless in pile number 1. You feel rejected. You feel hurt. You feel like there's no love out there for you. You feel like maybe there's no one right for you. You feel like maybe you're just going to be alone. And 4 of Cups is, don't forget to acknowledge the love right in front of you. Okay? Don't forget that just because there's a love out there that may not be the love that you want, it doesn't mean that you're not being offered love. And it also wants you to value yourself because you've been undervalued and unappreciated. Someone overlooked the blessing that you were in their life. Maybe it's more than one person, but that's just something you need to know, is that you are worth more than someone not appreciating you. And whatever's behind you, that's behind you. And you can get grounded now and just do something different. You can grow from this. You can get grounded from your past. It is your inner truth, your inner strength. You're going to discover it. So where are you headed? Spirit, where's pile number 1 off to? Show me their nearest future. So you got education. So look at that. Both of these have books. If you're watching pile number 1, you may very well go back to school, or you may be teaching, but you may just also be researching and learning much about yourself, much about the world, much about people. Just, you're probably going to find love of books, and that's in your nearest future, creating a library in your home. Okay, a nice library, a nice reading area. Maybe reading books more than you're watching TV. Maybe writing books. But you will be educated, and you will be educating yourself. And it says life is filled with lessons. Be teachable. So you're about to learn why your life has been the way it is. Wisdom comes from participating and practicing truth in your life, not just reading about it. This card suggests that you might not have enough knowledge about what you're looking into. Like, you may not have enough knowledge to get your own answers. This means you may need to seek a teacher. You may need to seek an advisor, a helper, a reader. But the direction you take, your circumstances, are the nature of your inquiry. Important information is coming to you, and now is the time to go to school. Ask a person who might know more than you do, or find a teacher or a course of study so that you can learn more clearly and understand what the next right action must be. Sometimes life unexpectedly sends you an unfamiliar school, and you must learn by experience. But now is the time to be teachable, open to changing your perceived notions. Be a student, be teachable, and be willing to state the most powerful mantra of all: I don't know yet. So, pile number 1, you just don't know. And that's why you're asking why, because you don't know. You will find your answers, Ace of Wands. So go on, pile number 1. Go into this time of isolation. Go into your soul journey. Go into self-exploration. Rid yourself of this person's BS. Get your mind off of it. They didn't appreciate you. And you're worth more than that. You're worth more than someone that didn't see your value. Okay, walk away from someone that didn't see it. You do have a mission, and you may not understand it right now, but you will in your research. And your person is going to be researching also. They're going to be learning. They're also going to be mirroring you. If they are on a mission with you, 2 of Cups, right? They're a significant partner in your life. As you walk from this situation and learn and grow, so are they. And, well, I'm hearing the truth will set you free. So be prepared to learn something about you and about your person and about your mission. So if you watch pile number 1, that is your truth. All right, so lots of alone time there. Tough reading, right? But like I said in my thumbnail, if you're tired of the fluffy tarot readings, come on in, pick a pile. Because tonight they're not going to be fluffy. Well, I don't think they are. I don't know what's under here, but these are truth balls. Truth bombs, if you will. Like, I am definitely pitching truth to you right now. And you're either going to hit it like a home run and take it, or you're going to, you're going to scratch with this. But it is what it is. And if you pick pile number 1, don't be afraid to be alone. Please don't be afraid to accept this rejection and do some healing and some retrospection on why. Okay, because it's a time to learn, not cry. It's a time to grow, not be stuck. This is a time for you to say, I don't know everything and I am hurting. And don't be strong. Don't just put on your little strength mask, okay? All right, so let's go into pile number 2. Whoever has picked this. And we're at 31 minutes. Another reversal. Okay, so we have the Toxic Witches. The Devil card in reverse. Be cautious of those who take more than they give. Be cautious of those who take more than they give. And then you got the Wheel of Fortune. You got, the Loyal Heart. It did come in reverse. You got Trust. You got Passion. You got Trust again, earning back trust, starting from the bottom. And you got, you can't heal a wound by saying it's not there. So first off, Devil card there in the reverse. Gosh, if you're watching this, this person broke your heart. You really trusted them. You believed them. You believed in them. You believed in this connection. You have a very high attraction to them. There's a lot of passion between the two of you. A lot of romantic passion. And you feel like they took advantage of you. They moved on from you. They moved away from you. They broke your trust. They left you. They may have given their heart to somebody else. And you just don't know if you could ever trust them again. Down here it says, some injuries you can really just walk off. But too many of us run around treating emotional compound fractures like a stubbed pinky toe. They ain't the same thing. Love. And if you ignore the big ouchies, they fester and they get gangrene and they give us permanent limps and SHIT. Do you have the big ouch that needs tending? Naming it is the first step into healing it. Maybe your wound needs some professional help. Don't do the gangrene amputation thing. Really what this is saying is like, this is a much bigger deal than you're treating it. Or someone is not making a big deal out of something that is a really big deal. So someone is definitely undermining how big of a deal it was to break trust and go move on with somebody else, like how big of a hurt that was. Because someone here believed and trusted into someone in a way that came back and hurt them. And this person's like, it's no big deal. It's not a big deal. I don't know why you're treating it like it's a big deal. And you're just like, you completely blindsided me and hurt me. And I just am shocked at how quickly you moved on. I'm shocked at how you just disregarded my feelings and acted like it was no big deal. I'm shocked at how you spoke about me behind my back. I'm shocked at how you treated me. Like, I can never trust you. I can never trust people. Again, you've really damaged me. You've really hurt me. That's extremely painful. Let's get a bonus card here onto the damage from this loyal heart. Also, you have been extremely loyal to this person to the point where it's probably hurt yourself. You've been so loyal to them, but they were not loyal to you. You feel like there was a fight back in the day, and the trust was damaged between you guys, and it never got mended. And instead of them trying to mend it, they just moved on. Like, they never really wanted to fix it. They just moved on. So you're just like, we never even had a chance to heal what was broken, yet we still have all this passion. It's almost like we never talked about the issue. We never dealt with the issue. Yeah, cleanse. Oh, this could be a twin flame. Okay, so you're just like, I've really got to go to work and heal the damage that's been done here because you've broken all my trust. And it's just like trust has been broken all around for everybody here. It's just too much, too painful. It's a really difficult season in your life. Anyways, I feel like you don't even want to go out anymore. You don't even, you're not even the same person anymore. Like, you don't even want to make friends anymore. Like, there's just so much damage that's been done. Like, you don't even see the world the same way anymore. And this person completely broke your heart, just really, really just tore it in pieces. And you're just like, I don't know if I could ever even love again after what I've been through. So I kind of just see the damage has been done. And no one has decided to clean it up. So we have cleanse. If I could find the book that I've recently hidden from myself. And I can't. It's just, gosh dang it. I really get upset when I misplace things. There it is. So this card in the reverse says, it definitely indicates that someone is refusing to even acknowledge there are negative or unhealthy forces present in their life. Here, denial is the blockage getting in the way of the healing, and it must be cleared up so someone can start to live again, to do so. So denial, okay? In denial about the damage that's been done. Like I said earlier, so it's what I was feeling like. I don't think it was a big deal. I don't think I damaged your trust. Like, why is this such a big deal to you? And you're just like, seriously? They don't even see what they did. That's a big problem. Where are you guys headed with this person? Let's take a look at this. We're going to read the protection message about the lover's heart, which is 35. Okay, so the protection message for this card is someone so stubborn and so overbearing about an idea or a thought, like a process, you know? Have they become so attached to this idea that they just don't know how to let it go? They're obsessed. Could it be that it's become such a huge part of the damage in this relationship that they don't know how to work their way around it? Now is the time to look at outdated beliefs, old ideas, misplaced loyalties. Betrayal is only a signal that it is time to prune away everyone who doesn't deserve a seat at your table, everyone who doesn't deserve your trust, and they have no place in your life. Be new, think new. Quiet! Open your heart to new things. Let go of the old and all your attachments. Spirit has awesome plans for you, so make some room. So we can't move on, right? Wheel of Fortune. How are we going to move on if we are still stuck giving loyalty to someone who burned it and doesn't even admit it, doesn't even see what they did? How are you going to make room for new passion in your life? You're going to have to start from the bottom, yes. You're going to have to learn to trust again, how to love again, and that hurts, and that's difficult. But notice how both of these cards definitely talk about, like, we can't deny this. We can't move on without saying we're hurt. Like, we can't, and you're looking at this person like, I can't move on till you, like, admit what you did to me and how you hurt me. I wish you would just admit it. Like, deal with it, talk about it, but they may not. And that Wheel of Fortune really wants to move on away from this. I think the stuckness here is that twin flame energy. It's kind of hard to move from a twin flame that doesn't treat you right. I'm here to tell you that it is okay to move on from your twin if they are mistreating you. You are not stuck and bound to this loyal journey because you're a twin. If they are not respecting you like you deserve, it is okay in the energy and in your journey and your mission to leave it behind, because your twin's either going to evolve or they're not. And sometimes they don't. We're all meant here for a mission. You're meant here for one. And if you're doing what you're supposed to do, but the other person isn't, that's it. That's just part of it. Like, we can't guarantee it. So let's see exactly the situation, what we're looking at and what we're dealing with. Show me this person. Oh my God, I got chills. Chills. You got it again. 15, the devil, you got it twice. Okay? You got it twice. Toxicity, the devil. That's who you're dealing with. Okay? You are dealing with the devil. You are dealing with karma. You are dealing with cruel, selfish, someone who doesn't honor their word, doesn't honor their promises, someone who is not faithful, someone who is not honest, someone who is not good, and honey, someone who's toxic. Hi, Tamika. Long time no see. I'm glad you're back. So yeah, here you are, just like, wow, I gotta get rid of this person. I love them, loyal heart. I've been putting my loyalty into the devil. I've been putting my loyalty into someone that doesn't deserve me. And how am I going to cleanse my energy? How am I going to move on and have anything new in my life if I am stuck giving my loyalty to the devil? Of course there's passion. Of course there's attraction. It's a twin flame journey. It doesn't mean you need to be stuck here. So where does Spirit want you to go? Doesn't matter how amazing this was. It's about what's going on right now with this little devil in your life. All right, so where does Spirit want you to head with this Wheel of Fortune? Because things are changing, you're moving on. okay? This person has been in such denial about what they did to you, and you're laying here shocked. You're just like, come on, look at this. How could you possibly not see or understand this? But they just don't. Rahu may play a part in your relationship with this person. So here's where you are headed, and it's in reverse. Interesting. Follow the leader. Okay, number 40. The clock, the geese. This is all about trust and follow. Trust and follow. Funny how it's in reverse. So you can't follow their lead. That's what I'm hearing. There's no way you can follow your twin flames lead. They are in the wrong. They are in devil energy. And in a relationship message, connections of the heart serve to inspire you, opening you up to new ideas. Okay, you would never have come to these ideas without them. You are looking in the mirror, and who is this extraordinary being that's looking back at you, this twin flame energy? You are going to be so happy that you kept your heart open to meet them and know them and learn, but you have to continue to keep your heart open. Your love is a unique work of art, and it is the very embodiment of beauty. The way you love people is rare. You are trying so hard to create this relationship, this twin flame union. It is all that you desire. And you might have even been attached to the point of obsession. Perhaps you've been in a creative slump. Perhaps you've been suffering from these monumental tasks in your life and you were just unable to decide your first step. Why do you think it has all come down to you? Inspiration means drawing in the divine guidance. You must tap into spirit, not simply yourself and not this person, but you need to ask, what else is out here? Get your mind away from this devilish flame. You are greater than just this connection. You can co-create with your divine partner in spirit. Inspiration is going to start to flow through you as you get out of your own way. Pile number 2 is stubborn. Someone just didn't want to let go of this devilish connection. You may not have wanted to let go. They may not have wanted to let go. Perhaps 2 devil cards are here. Perhaps someone didn't want to let go of a karmic partner. They didn't want to move on to the next part of their life, the next phase. The overall energy that I pick up from pile number 2 is the inability to let go. And so much trust has been damaged. If this relationship was ever to work again, somebody would have to start earning trust back from the bottom, because trust cannot just be given anymore. They can't just show up and you automatically trust them. You really would have to question who they're with, who they're talking to, what they're doing. You know, it's like you just couldn't possibly trust them. They play too many games. They play too many tricks. They tell too many lies. There's so much disloyalty. You know, it's a very difficult connection. I have to be honest with you. If you picked pile number 2, you were allowing them to lead. And that was one of the big mistakes, because they led you in the wrong direction. You trusted them, you let them guide you and lead you. And they were totally off. They weren't even going in the right direction themselves, let alone in the right direction to lead you. So the only thing good that this relationship had going for it was passion, romance, sex, lust, love, that kind of thing. That was like the only thing going. And it was very lusty and very, very fiery, very passionate. It was like an obsession on romantic passions. This heart would be racing between the two of you, but you just couldn't get past the passion. You couldn't get past the passion to commitment, because one of you or both of you were stuck in the past in another relationship that they could never let go of. So really what I see for you in pile number 2 is letting it go. I feel like this is a big moment for you with the Wheel of Fortune. Like now, the current, it's a big moment for you to move on from them, to get over them. You are going to be starting from scratch. You are going to be alone. You're going to be new. You're going to be off this journey with this partner that you've been so used to. Like, you've been so used to them being around you and just the passions between you guys. Like, for you to move on and move away, it's going to be painful for sure. You want to trust them, but you know you can't. I think it hurts you that you can't. Because you're just looking at them like, more than anything, I love you. You're my person. And I want to trust you. But you got to let go of this ex. You got to let go of the karmic. You got to let go of the karma in the past. Come on. I'm waiting for you to say when. Like, let's go. Spirit's just like, no more waiting. Wheel of Fortune is definitely no more waiting. It's the clock strikes 12. It's time. Get your ticket and get on the boat. Whoever doesn't come with you doesn't come. And Spirit wants you to trust that if you cleanse yourself from this person and you call it for what it is, because someone here's been in denial, they don't want to say that they have an issue, even though that it is the issue. This could be you, this could be them, it could be both of you, but the issue has to be called out. Call it out. Admit it. We're obsessed with each other, or we're not over the past, but admit it. It's a wound, it's a problem, and let's move on. That being said, I think you're going to be okay, and I think that you are going to move on, and I think that you're going to take that step with the cleanse card in a new direction, wherever that takes you. You don't know where, but you're not going to be stuck. Promises have been broken. Disrespect has happened. And I'm going to say this, and you're either going to like it or you're going to hate it. But here it is. Your twin flame's not going to be able to get away from you. The journey is the journey. And as you pick up and move on, believe me, they're not going to get a green card and just scot-free with all of this. They're going to have to deal with it too. And so as you push through this very quickly, they're going to be made to kind of I feel, see what they've been in denial from. I feel like the universe is trying to get everyone to focus on what's been in denial. So pile number 2, whatever's been in denial, it's coming to the surface. Wheel of Fortune, I see a win, victory, success. I see movement, no more stagnation with the devil. We are not stuck to him, stuck with him, or stuck in it. I definitely see we're moving on from karma and moving away from this devil energy. Okay. So that's a congratulatory kind of thing. Yeah? All right. All right, no more following the wrong person. We're following spirit, trusting spirit, not knowing what the future holds, but we're getting up and we're going anyways. And that is the right thing to do. And like I said, you're either going to love it or hate it, but you're stuck to you. So if you're watching pile number 2, it's not a tower, but it is an energetic shift. And there will be movement in this very, very stuck and stubborn, ugly karmic situation. And that is your message. Okay? All right, so let's get into pile number 3. And we are at 56 minutes. We have another reversal, gosh. 2 of Wands, your decisions decide your future and nothing else. This just so happens to be in reverse. Okay. And then we have 3 of Cups, celebration. Okay. Followed by come to the edge. And synchronicities. 3, 3, 3. Look at that. That's a synchronicity. What is that one? 36. Yeah, 3, 3, 3. Okay. Next is too much to think about. My world. Everything revolves around you. I keep you in my mind when I'm making decisions, and I include you in all of my plans, every action, every dream. I love doing life with you. You mean so much to me. Without you, I feel like I have nothing. And no equals a full sentence. No. Okay. This whole reading here in pile number 3 is definitely about boundaries. Boundaries have been taken in pile number 3, and it is a yes and it is a no, and it's very clear. So whoever's messing around with this pile number 3, it's like it is what it is. I demand respect on my decision. I know you don't like it, 2 of Wands in reverse, but that is what I demand. Like, this is the line. So the boundary's been made. Guess what I see? Reconciliation. A reunion. Okay, happiness is coming. And it's going to be coming by Halloween, by October. That's 3 months from now. You are going to see happy celebration in 3 months. It is a prediction, and it's maybe even a promise. Like, it's definitely here. This is about to be a new beginning and a fresh new start. Do you have your ice cream? Yeah. So yeah, the decision's been made. This is a brand new beginning. You're going to start to see synchronicities like reunion, this reconciliation, happy times. Three of Cups equals happiness, literally happiness, personal happiness, and friendship and love. And it's where people come back together. It's where you start to see your family again. You start to see friends, loved ones, a lover. People are reunited, and it's like they come together for celebration. They come together for a baby announcement or a birthday or a holiday or a get together, a gathering, the birth of a child, like whatever it is. It's like we're all here. We're back together again, Three Cups. And usually everyone's happy in the Three of Cups. So good news is coming. Feathers may be a sign. Angels and feathers may be a big sign. Birds could be a sign, just air-driven energy. And it's about rising, overcoming and rising. I want you to know that this person's decisions include you in the future. Okay, your future with this person is included. Does that make sense? I don't know if I said that right. But there is a future for you and this person together. You absolutely have a future. And respect will be given. You might even take a trip with this person, a vacation with this person. Like respect will be given. Okay? Okay, I definitely see flying because of all the feathers. Oh yeah. Flying to see this person, them flying to see you. You guys making up and flying somewhere together. There will be a plane trip together with this person. Soulmate energy. They've been thinking a lot about you. Like it's just so much to think about. There's just a very overwhelming drama. And they think about you every day very simply. Every move that they make includes you. And every move that you make about this person, it includes them. You see them in your future. You've included them in your mind. You want them to be part of your life. This decision, this argument that you guys have had, this dispute, was not your choice. It was something you felt kind of pushed on you, and you had to go along with it. It was like, I didn't choose this. I didn't want to have a fight with you. I didn't want this to happen. It just happened. It was fate. It was karma. Whatever. Things happen. But when you get the Two of Wands reversed, it says, you know exactly what kind of future you want with them. But you may not know how to get there. Like you don't know how it's going to happen. How are we going to make up? How are we going to have this future? Who knows? Any action. And just choose an action. It's take a risk. This card is go to the edge. Like just move, just make a decision, any decision. Like you're going to get there. Like that's fate. It's synchronicities. If you're meant to be with this person, you will be with this person. And that is fated. There's no way around it. You will be with them. It doesn't matter what decision you make. What's meant to be yours will be yours. Ask the deck what your first step will be and see if, what card comes out. So let's go ahead and get that oracle with the map, but also a tarot, and just see what is the next move. Spirit, what is the next move for pile number 3 with this decision? Okay. 5 of Cups, sorrow, King of Cups. This is apologizing, owning up to your actions, owning up to your mistakes, and them for sure also apologizing to you and owning their mistakes. This is where the both of you come together in respect for one another, honoring each other's boundaries and loving one another and forgiving one another and saying, you know what? There's not too much water under this bridge. We can definitely forgive. We love each other very much. We can definitely make up. There's still 2 cups. Yes, there's a lot of damage. There's a lot of drama in our past. We've broken hearts. We've betrayed here. We feel like life couldn't be worse. We've cried. We've been in sorrow. We've been suffering. A lot of pain, a lot of trauma, a lot of suffering. Okay, the hurt and the damage has been done, but it didn't destroy everything. And the 2 doves are saying, listen, I know there's a lot of damage. in this relationship, but we still have 2 cups standing. Not all is lost. We can go on from here. We can make something out of this. We still have love for another. We still have, you know, a deep connection. Like, it's still here. There's something to salvage. Honestly, number 3, there is still a lot to salvage. And with both of you making the decision to just open your heart, take that risk, open up your heart and say, I'm sorry, I love you. We can go on from this with the Star card. There is hope and healing for pile number 3. Yes, you're going to have boundaries, but there's a lot of hope and healing here. So I see a future. I told you I saw it by October. So let's see where you guys are headed. Where is my collective headed, please? Can we see where they're headed next in this journey for pile number 3? Here we are. So we have a talisman in reverse and the goblins. I feel energetically the goblins is the right one to go. 5-5. I feel like that belongs together. The synchronicity. This letting go of something, this is all about letting go. Letting go of a grudge, letting go of hurt, letting go of the obsession of the problem. Okay? That's basically what that means. But the goblins are negative thoughts. Negative thoughts, negative worries, fears that are nothing. We can beat ourselves up with fear. And those are the goblins in our lives. And if we let the little goblins eat everything up, we're going to lose. We'll lose everything. So this is don't listen to fear. Let's see. Fear is an illusion. Choose love today, forgive yourself, and forgive others. See, it definitely aligns with your reading, for sure. Something essential is lost in this experience. Yes, essential. It is lost. And from this point on, as you forget your wholeness, it remains with you in the shadows, the pain, the gap, the damage. And it's here to remind you what's missing. And it mimics your own voice. It tricks you into believing you're unworthy. There's a victimization or there's this unlovable thought. And it holds you hostage with low self-worth, self-sabotage, and a feeling that this relationship is lacking what it needs to last. If goblins pay you a visit, know that they represent the shadow of your own self or somebody else's shadow. And it could lead you in a potentially bad reactive situation. A goblin's card's appearance is an opportunity for growth. However, and a signal that you must love yourself is here. No human is without flaws. The goblin's message is that you must release resentments and negative self-talk, the both of you. Because within the spark of your issue is divine love. And you need to ask Spirit to help you find forgiveness. And miracles can and do happen when you let go of the negativity. See, and I felt that letting go with the talisman. And this warns you in reverse of repetitive patterns in your relationship. Sometimes that feel so familiar, you keep carrying them with you. And you're faced with this choice now. See the Two of Wands, the choice, the decision. You can move forward cautiously, always worried that things are going to happen again. And it feels like you've fallen down this hole a few times and you can revisit it over and over again, the fear, the drama, the worry. But if you know where the hole is, you know where the drama is, you know where the problem is, then that's the treasure. You found the wisdom and you can avoid falling into that trap again, being triggered with this person again. Once you know their issues, you know their triggers, their childhood wounds, you know where things lead, you know how to avoid it. So it's like we know, we have knowledge. We're not going to go revisit that. Okay, well, let's take a treasure from our fight. Let's take a treasure from the ghosting. You don't have to retrace your steps. You don't have to go back and relive the separation and the ghosting. You don't have to ever relive the betrayal again if you both truly forgive. I think that you're ready to forgive. But this is a time where I think this person that you're dealing with is going to be needing to forgive you also. Because I do think damage has been done on both sides. Two of Wands. And the Five of Cups. Like, I just feel like damage has been for both of you. So I think you guys can move on from it. I do think there's a big reconciliation by October. And if you guys can get over the fear, false evidence appearing real, you'll be able to make it, because they mean a lot to you and you mean a lot to them. So yeah, no is a full sentence. Whenever you feel like they're stepping on your boundaries again, whenever you feel like drama's creeping back up again, you say no to it. No to that fight, no to that drama. But anyways, yeah, pile number 3, I think you're coming out of silence. You will not be ghosted permanently. You're going to be unghosted by October. I see a great reconciliation and apologies both ways for pile number 3. So I hope these readings have meant something to you. Pile number 3, reconciliation and apologies. Pile number 2, getting out of denial and seeing the real issue and being able to move on, even without your partner, with trust in the universe that what's meant for you will always be yours. And you don't need to stick around with the devil thinking you have to put up with things that are toxic to you just to have what's yours. Because the real answer for pile number 2 is what's yours is always yours. You don't have to stick around and deal with toxicity to get it. You can move on from it and it will still be there. And pile number 1, for you, this is just a huge time of isolation. It's a big time to be alone and separated and quiet and getting the answers that you need to get for your life, for why you're on this journey, why you're reincarnated, period, why you're experiencing the karmas that you are. This is a time for education, to research yourself and really get some truth and open up your mind about these things, get some real answers. So if you're alone, there's a reason, and you're going to be alone for a little while until this is sorted out. Because I feel like both of you in pile number 1 need to figure this out, the why. So anyways, I hope these piles were good for you. I hope you picked the pile that was right for you. And if it didn't resonate with you, that's okay. I do have other readings. Please go to my channel, check out my lives, and that's where you're going to see all the stuff, all the recent things. Don't forget to follow me on TikTok. I will be doing some free questions for people on the TikTok. So I hope you are following me there. I'd appreciate it. I need followers over there, big time. And if you could interact with me on this reading 3 times, it helps me in a big, big way, more than you know. I really need your support. Thank you. And if you guys want to donate anything, don't forget I'm having the True Sea Moss donation and reading giveaway. So whatever you donate goes to help people that have cancer. And just to get back to being healthy, I'm going to be sending and donating these True Sea Moss things to people. I have 2 people already that are in need of it. And I will keep getting more and more information on more people that are suffering with illness that could use it. And that is your donation that helps you with wealth and abundance. It's going to help kill some karma for you. You're going to try to do it every Saturday for 6 weeks. Donate what you can. If you can donate to 6 people, that would be great, but not everyone can afford that. I get it. But think about that. Think about considering that. And other than that, if you're looking for a personal or private reading, please go to my website. If you do purchase my tarot deck, you get a free reading included with it. That's the current special. Otherwise, you can just purchase whatever size of reading fits you if you'd like one. And I do astrology, I do magic, I do coaching, I do tarot readings, oracle readings, anything that you want to ask about your current karmas. I can do a karmic reading. I can do all of that. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later. May you be blessed on your way out, and may all your karmas be revealed to you, and may you solve them quickly. Thank you for watching, and I love you, and I really hope to see you next time. Bye, guys. Bye, Alta Frey. Bye, Billie Jean. Oh, I love you. Thank you for that message. Bye, Angie. Oh, beautiful, happy tears. I'm so glad. I hope I'm not an imposition. Good morning. Can you read me? Hey, I'm not doing those right now, actually, but I will on Talk. Please follow me there. Moonlight, thank you for sharing. Thank you for watching. Laura, play back from the beginning, first time here. Laura, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. And I hope you like the reading. It's kind of a crazy reading to jump into if it's your first time here. But if you're watching, I know something here's meant for you. So, all right. Well, I love you guys. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, this is a journey, not a destination. So you just keep